Looks like it's a bit bright, that does, doesn't it? Yeah, so I thought I would pop live for a little bit. I'm not sure why, but yeah, I just thought I would because it's kind of a lovely sunny, was it a Tuesday afternoon? So I thought, yeah, pop on and say hello to a few people. Um, it's been an okay, actually, nothing amazing. Don't really expect it to be super busy on a Tuesday in the shop, but we've had a couple of customers. Sold a couple of cool things, including like one of my favourite things, which is like the sold the Harley Quinn figure, which is really nice, and sold a few like caps and things like that. Hi there, Mr. Antiques and Collectibles. Hi to Richard. Hey, Veranda Files as well. Yeah, God, I'm just realising that I need to kind of fix all this, but okay. Hi, stranger. I'm always lurking, not commenting, but I see everything. That's really unsettling, Ricky, but thank you. Kevin says terrible quality video. It's because my internet is bad. So maybe it'll fix itself, maybe it won't. But thank you for letting me know, Kevin. At home, I've got like the best internet in the shop. I've got the worst internet. It's like really bad. I don't know if that's going to help. It might make things worse. I don't know. But yeah, it's yeah. I'm just sat at the till. You can see my buddies are behind me. Hopefully the video will clear up. If it does, let me know. Hi BCP, thanks for popping in. I've got my bros from what was that movie called? Quality's poor, and with the light behind it is making it worse. Oh right, okay. Right, so I have to bear that in mind then. Let me see if I can switch to a different quality. I don't know if I can. I don't know if I can. I'm right next to the router as well. Yeah, and the sunlight is super bright, isn't it? Oh gosh, yeah. As with most of the things that I do, I don't really think them out that much. So yeah, I do apologise for that. Just been dealing with an eBay customer actually, and I don't know. Maybe that's why I went live. Maybe I kind of just wanted to talk about it, but nice and calmly. I've been really professional about it. By the way, Rebecca's in the back as well. God, it's so horrible. Beck, we need better internet. This is Rebecca. What are you doing?
I was sitting with my face mask on.
Yeah, she sits with her face mask on in the back. How funny is that? I think that's kind of funny, really. Right, a couple of things on eBay that's happened. Hey, Mr. Sadie. Yeah, I don't know how to fix the quality though. I can't fix the quality. The dog barking. A couple of dumb things have happened on eBay that I need to talk about. Firstly, I bought this ship. You can see this RC ship, a boat. I bought that from the car boot for £30, and I thought, wow, that's a really good pickup. It's an RC boat. I love RC. I like things like that, and I bought it. And I didn't really think far ahead enough. I didn't look at the item closely enough to realise that, you know, if you just so much as look in its direction, a piece will break off of it. And I put it up for auction, and in the end, it sold for £87, wasn't it, honey? Plus shipping, about 87.
Yeah.
So from 30 to 87. So there's a good flip, and I had shipping on it. The box wasn't a problem. Like making a box, that wasn't hard. But actually shipping it, it's the first item I've literally given up on in my whole life. I think it's the first time I've given up on shipping an item. I know you should be able to ship any and everything, but this thing, I mean, it's been put together. Quality is better out back further from the router. How weird is that? How weird is that? I was right next to the router and it was bad, and in here it's better. And there's someone's dog yapping. Can you? I don't know if you can hear that. Oh, bless him. He's adorable. He's losing his mind though. He's in the car. Yeah, go and talk to him. Beck's off to talk to the dog. Okay. Right. So, like, this is the first item that I've given up on shipping. Let me just show you it in the background. This thing is so delicate. It's scratch built. It's a scratch built RC boat. And as soon as I started packaging it, little bits and stuff, you know, even with card around it, things like that, even just vibrations through the box were able to knock stuff off of it. And I just knew it wasn't going to arrive in the condition that was in the photographs. I just knew it. And I was really kind of gutted about that. So I kind of just messaged the buyer. I just said, look, I'm really, really sorry, but I don't think this is going to arrive in one piece. And he was like, really, thank you for being honest with me. In that case, I'd rather cancel. So I ended up having to just call it a day, which I wasn't happy about. I was kind of like, I've had to refund the guy, and now I've got this RC boat, and it's just the one item. And bear in mind, I have also today packaged up a turntable. I bought a Thorens turntable for £10, and we sold it for £245, and that's going to Australia. Package that up, no problem. Packaging turntables, packaging amps, hi-fis, things like that is fine. But this thing is absolutely atrocious to ship. I won't be able to. You just couldn't get this through the post without bits falling off it and breaking. So I kind of felt like it was the right thing to do to tell him, because I could have sent it and that would be it. Um, and Ricky says, I think it's fair that you've said that and now you'll stay away from them. I understand you're paying that. Yeah, I'll never. I mean, I think it's because it was radio control. I was like, I know radio control makes money, models make money, but something that's as delicate as, like, with little masks. I mean, I've bent this, I've broken bits off literally in the process of handling it to package. I broke stuff, and I knew at that point, yeah, they're so fragile. I mean, I'm guessing not all boats will be made so fragile. It's just this particular one, because of the size of it. It's like 34 inches long. I mean, it's a good boat. It's got like a brass propeller. It's got the motor. It's got the servo. It's got a lot of positives going for it. But I just in the end I gave up, and I ended up having to refund. So that's going to go back to the car boot, I think. I was actually toying with kind of displaying it in the shop somewhere, but it's too big. I don't think I've got the kind of audience for it. So that's one thing that happened on eBay today that kind of isn't cool. The next thing that happened that isn't cool was, in a very small part, like, we missed out a bit of detail. We sold one of these, something similar to this, like, we've got these little transformer type toys and things that we find, and we got this in like a job lot, some similar to this. It was a bumblebee one. Customer got it, and they paid £8.99 for it. They paid £8.99, and they were really unhappy with it when it arrived. They were like, "What is this?" It's like they thought it was like a Kinder Egg toy. They were really unhappy with it. Now, that's not an issue in itself, because obviously if they'd opened a return, or if they'd messaged, we could have resolved the issue. We would have, like, got them to send it back, refund, or refund them, let them keep the item, whatever. They didn't contact. They chose the reason, just didn't like it for the return for some reason. Normally you'd expect the buyer to say, item not as described or something, because our mistake was we didn't actually put the size of this anywhere in the listing. We had a photo of it, and there was no size with this listing. So that was our mistake. But rather than contact us, they just said that they didn't like the item. So obviously when they tried to do a return, there was a return postage cost, and that upset them further. And in the end, they ended up opening a case, leaving a message in the case, and then leaving us negative feedback. And it was like we didn't really get a chance to do anything. But I messaged the buyer afterwards and said, look, I'm really sorry you were unhappy with it, but this is the first I've heard of it. In the future, just let me know. Best to contact the seller, because we always try to resolve this, because it's not in my favor or in my benefit to sell you something just to return it. It just doesn't make any sense. Thank you for popping in, Peter Ray. Thank you for popping in, Mr. Sadie. Thank you for popping in, Lex. Mr. Sadie says, only a few items I won't ship, and big assembled models is one for sure, just not worth it. Yeah, I think lesson learned. I'm not going to bother with, I'm just not going to bother with models like that. I don't mind cars. Cars are great. Like, I'll ship cars all day, every day. But boats, I mean, I even made like a wicked Franken box. Look at that Franken box. It's made out of like many boxes. It was brilliant. It was going to be perfect. Something else large can go in there. I think I've got a keyboard that's going to sell hopefully soon. So we've got a keyboard, and that could go in there. So I don't mind that. But yeah, I'm going to really think hard before doing that. So yeah, that's some eBay stuff that happened. Whilst I've got you guys here, I could share with you guys some stuff I picked up. Hey Stephen, how are you? And your funds will be tied up unless you refund straight away and get the case closed. Very true, Mr. Sadie. Hi to Stephen from Print and Gift UK. Thrift Beast as well. Hi, Thrift Beast. I didn't see Thrift Beast, so I'll say hi. Beck, got quite a few people. Say hi again. There she is, got a mask on again. She's always doing stuff, and she doesn't tell me what she's doing. Just like we're in the same shop, but she just. What are you doing?
Sorting out the till load spreadsheet.
Oh, she's so yeah. I didn't. My bad.
You didn't do it, did you?
No, I didn't do it. Yeah,
No.
I don't like carrying the float. I know I shouldn't mind, but I don't like doing it. So on a Tuesday.
You also don't like recording, like,
I don't like recording.
financial stuff.
I don't like recording financial stuff, and Beck is so she's dealing with that. let's go into some cool stuff, right? Let me show you some cool stuff I found. Right, I haven't done like a haul video. My arm's starting to hurt a little, but okay. How can you be sure that's the real Beck? Oh, it is. I want to show you some stuff I picked up because I've not done a haul video. I was meant to do one, but I just didn't get around to it. Look what I got. Look at this. Beck's running the business. He's playing with toys. Lex said that, of course. Yeah.
Take a mask off for that. OMG face.
OMG face. Pick this up for £5, which I'm really happy with. It's a zebra printer. I'll need to buy the power supply for £10. Paid £5 for this, so that should get me between 50 to 80 probably. So that's quite a nice pickup. I found something else which was really cool as well. Again for £5. Oh, this has turned into an impromptu haul video as well. Look at this, a video phone thing. It's called a Videx video phone thing, and yeah, Meg paid £5 for it, and that I should get about 40 for. Sorry about that noise, apologise, that might be super loud. Yes, recircuit, it was a label printer, it was a zebra label printer for £5. Should get about 50 to 80 for that. That was really good. Let's go into the back. I want to show you something really crazy. I've never picked something like this up before, so I want to share it with you guys. You know when you get excited because you pick something cool up? Let me know if we lose the signal because I'm kind of further away. Let me see if I can bring this stuff out. Let me just show you this. Now this is the bonkers pickup. This is just like mind-bendingly bonkers. I was not expecting that. Oh gosh, okay. Right. I bought this. Who can guess what this is? Let's see if there's any people that can guess what this is. What is this? Let me see if I can bring the chat up. Live chat, come on. Where's the chat? Okay. Label printer recently saves so much time. Yes, label printers are amazing. They're really important. Ricky Lee says turret mount. I mean, in a way, I suppose you're close. You do put something in that tube piece there. Flag holder. No, it's not. JD. Hey, Josh. It's not a flag holder. Bazooka holder. You do put a pressurized tube into that thing, so you're right there. There's something there. That's a clue. That's the only clue I'm giving. We'll give it a few seconds. Etic, how are you? No, BCP, it's not a Christmas tree stand. It's not a Christmas tree stand. All right, enough with the suspense already. Right, it's too much suspense. I can't take it. And also my arm is really aching now. It's not a mortar stand. Is it for increasing your hem length? Lex, what makes you think I need that? You know, I mean, you know, I don't think it's wide enough, if I'm honest, for that. You know, look, it's a bit narrow for that. Gosh. Let me just stand next to the face hugger with the JJ. All right. It is this. It is a this is a Wii shot by a company called TCM. TCM stands for the Confetti Makers. It is a confetti. It's a confetti streamer or a confetti launcher used by clubs and like DJs. It's like a professional confetti, a confetti launcher. So what you do is you get these pressurized nitrogen something filled tubes of confetti you put in there. You wire it up to that thing there, and it's wireless as well. So it's a solid bit of kit. I mean, I only paid £15 for this and the control unit. So look, if you kind of turn it on, it blinks like that. It's got like lights. Bet that's worth celebrating over. When I tell you what they're worth, Yes. Um, if you go online and look to buy one of these, the TCM, the confetti makers, wireless confetti launcher thing, this thing retails, and it's a current model as well. It retails for about £450 just on its own. I paid 15, and it gets even better. Confetti cannon, that's right, confetti cannon. Hey, just in time, how are you? And it gets even better than that. It gets even better. I also have the wireless control. So this is what you use when you want to set it off wirelessly. So it's got these buttons. You arm it, and it goes. The only downside of this is you can see it's actually missing the control knob that should fit in that gap there. It's missing that. That's what you use to arm and disarm the unit. It's missing that, but I've actually reached out and contacted the UK distributors of this, and hopefully I'll be able to get a replacement one of those knobs to complete it, because this unit is £500 brand new, and it's current. That's the prices. That is what they ask. 500 quid for this, and it's like 450ish odd for the actual Canon. I got both for £15. Bargain. I don't know what else to say really. Absolute bargain. So, I've never bought a confetti cannon before. Uh, it would be cool to test. You're right. I think it wouldn't be a bad thing to test, but I'd have to find out how much it costs to get like a. It shouldn't be too expensive to obviously buy the confetti cannon things, but yeah, it would be cool to give it a test run. But that has to be my pickup, and it's just that's the kind of thing that I absolutely love finding, because it's weird, it's a bit different, and you can test it when Beck is least expecting it. Says you would not be pleased about that, would you? I think you can see it is Beck. No mask. Yeah, that is definitely something that I wasn't gonna test it, but now you guys are saying test it. I'm kind of like, maybe I should test it. I don't know. Maybe I should. Um, you don't have the guts to shoot. Oh no, I'd never shoot her with it. No. 3 a.m. bedroom confetti. Set up. No. These ideas are horrible. Not gonna do those. Not gonna do those. So what else? So packed the turntable up. That's all good. Oh god, it's a mess in here as well. There's other things as well probably, but I just can't remember them. Can't remember them all. Oh yeah, I picked up a Mega Drive. I've got a DS thing. I don't know, some stuff. Anyway, it's a bit of a mess back here. This is like the back room, the back room. We have a really bad problem with leaking here as well, so we have to be super careful with stock. Unfortunately, because this is like shared with the shop next door and the flats upstairs. It's a bit of a pain to actually find out who's responsible for stuff, which is annoying. What turntable? It was a Thorens TD150 Mark II Etic. Really nice turntable. Sold it for £245. It's going to Australia. Oh, and who remembers this guy? I'm thinking of selling him. I'm not sure, but we're thinking of selling him. This is Ahmed, the dead terrorist. I don't know if he's still appropriate in 2021, but if for those of you that are old enough, you might remember him. He was very funny. He used to say, he used to say that, and that was his thing. I mean, he does say it, but you have to go through loads of phrases, and it's kind of annoying. Yeah, stop touching me. Hold on. Should I say? Hold on. Where do I press? Where do I press? Where? Hey.
It's Ahmed. Are you scared? I need some ligaments.
I can have fun with this all day. That's why we haven't sold him yet.
It's a flesh wound. What happened to my feet? He scares the crap out of me. Fix my foot.
Okay, here we go.
Silence! I kill you.
See, that is so cool. I mean, we actually bought a bunch of Jeff Dunham puppets, but this one we kept. What if a customer walked in now? Says Peter. I don't know. It'd be kind of embarrassing. I'd just be like, I was just showing my friends this puppet thing. That's what I'd say. What else are you guys saying? Let's have a look. Get the chat back up. The chat keeps on disappearing. Jeff Dunham is a great ventriloquist. Have you sold fidget poppers in your shop, as they are popular, albeit pointless items? Adam Wells, very good question. And yes, um, we only just started. We do these things, which are like magnetic rings. They go really well. And yes, these things here. We've got the triple ones, different colors and things. Yes, I didn't initially want to do it, but they're good for a number of reasons. Even though they're not like I don't they get people into the shop that otherwise wouldn't come into the shop, and sometimes those people find that we've got other cool stuff in here. So it kind of, we're trying to also show people that we're not just like the expensive shop on the high street. Like, we do have things that are affordable and for all age groups, because I think sometimes that's the other thing. People think it's just a shop for adults. Apologies for the sound again. It's that we want to show that we do actually have stuff. So sometimes what happens is that wall has quickly become one of the most valuable walls in the shop, because we do get a lot of people walking past, especially kids. Kids have got eagle eyes, and they always spot stuff that's on the wall. And the fidget poppers have kind of made it that lots of people do pop in, and especially the kids, like, oh, they've got fidget poppers, oh, they got this. The other thing is obviously, Pokemon, poking your mum, or whatever they Yu-Gi-Oh. It's Rudy. So people love coming in for that as well. But those on the door they're kind of important to bring people in, because once you bring people in, you can show them that you do have stuff that is cheap. I mean, look, we sold these Guitar Hero figures in the shop for $5. That's cheap, right? That's cheap. We've got Star Trek figures and other stuff. We've got loads of stuff that's a good value, as well as the super expensive stuff. So it's kind of a nice thing just to kind of like show people that, and we do like things like the little stationery as well, like pencil cases and whatnot. It's not all super expensive stuff, and we've got like our little buddies here. They're quite cool as well. Loads of different things. So I think the more we've done this, the more we've realised that we can't just have cool stuff in the shop. We just can't have. We just can't. We have to have stuff that is popular as well as. And plus, as much as I like to think I'm cool, I'm probably not as cool as I think. So if I just had things that I think are cool, not everyone will think that. I used to think if I think it's cool, chances are someone else will. And whilst that's true to an extent, you still need to appeal, and that's why we're having these little things. Like, that's why we've got like these like badges of like the Beatles and Queen, Led Zeppelin, AC/DC, Nirvana. Not really anything to do with the rest of the shop or the vibe, but it's some people think you're cool, Z, not me though. Very funny. That's very funny. Smart to have a nice fix. Yeah, reversible octopus are good sellers too. The one I saw them in as well. Awesome find. Cameras. Oh, okay, cool. I haven't seen those. No, I need to check that out. Wow, so 23 minutes. You know what? This is probably the biggest workout I've given to my arm. You will have to change your shop name to only cool stuff except for the popular stuff. The mega craze on the yeah. That's just it, Ricky. I think it's you come to the realization that you can't just you can't, like, you have dreams, you have your kind of, oh, my shop will be different, and it's like, only to an extent will it be different. The only thing different about us to, I suppose, another shop that does the same thing is it's us in it, and the other shop will have the other owners in it, and obviously people buy from people, so there'll be a different vibe because of the owners being different. But in terms of a recipe for success, you've got to have the popular stuff in, which is a bit of pill to swallow, but it's important to do nonetheless. Right, I think that's 24 minutes. Wow, my arm must be bigger than like Arnold Schwarzenegger's at this point. Oh god, it hurts. So I'm gonna go. Thank you everybody for joining me. I really do appreciate it. I just fancied doing a little live stream. It was fun. It was fun. I do apologize for the audio and picture quality. Um, Eventually, I will fix these things in time. You know, can't rush it. Hey, Michelle, and bye, Michelle, because it's about to go. But thank you for watching, everybody.